Hello everybody, it's me RJ here again with another video for you guys. Today we're going to be trying to improve the gas mileage on a 2022 Jeep Gladiator Mojave. The way we're going to try to do that is install this K&N performance air filter and also a performance chip by Spitfire. First we're going to start with the air filter. So in order to get to the air filter you need a nut driver, 8mm, and there's 4 screws, one down here, one here, one here, one here. I'm going to go ahead and take those out real quick. Okay, now that we got the old one out right here, just kind of move it over to the side and get your new one out, the K&N filter. Okay, now that we got the K&N air filter put in, let's go ahead and install the performance chip. So here's the performance chip by Spitfire Tuning. A little chip right here in the box and the instructions. I'm going to go ahead and memorize these instructions real quick so I can show you guys how to install this without reading through while you're watching the video. Okay, so the first thing I have to do, because I have a keyless ignition, is make sure that the vehicle's off. And then I need to locate the OBD2 connector, which should be down here right there. I'm going to go ahead and connect this chip to it, make sure it's plugged in the right way, which there's only one way it can go on, and I've got it connected all the way. So the next step I'm going to do is press the start button without pressing the brake pedal. I'm going to see all the gauges on, so I'm going to press the start button. Everything should come on. And then I'm going to wait for about 15 seconds. Okay, it's been about 15 seconds, so the next step is to start the engine for about 10 seconds, and then we're done. So let's go ahead and start the engine. Alright, that's how you install the performance chip from Spitfire. Pretty easy. It's going to take about 60 miles before it actually starts working correctly. It's got to get used to the way I drive. But let's talk about the gas mileage. My dash right now says, let me show you guys, it says that I am getting about 16 miles to the gallon, and this is off of 6,066 miles. That's not accurate. I've been calculating the miles per gallon that I'm getting, and I'm actually averaging about 13 miles to the gallon, 12.98 to be exact. So this is about 2.5 to 3.5 miles per gallon off of what I'm actually getting on average. So to make the video shorter, I'm not going to show you guys how to calculate that. There's plenty of videos out there, but what I am going to do is get back with you after about 2 or 3 tanks full of gas and all the calculations, and then I'll let you guys know if the K&N air filter and the Spitfire performance chip actually increased my mileage per gallon, and if it did, how much. Okay everybody, I'm back to read off some statistics. I'm going to try to make this as short as possible and as less confusing as possible. So before I installed the air filter, the K&N air filter and the performance chip by Spitfire, I was at 6,066 miles. I drove this from Oklahoma all the way to Ohio and back, and now I'm at a total of 9,496 miles. That's 3,430 miles that I put on this after I installed the air filter and the performance chip. Just to give you a little bit of advice, if you're going to try to do this, don't pay attention to the average miles per gallon on the dash. It's not accurate. Out of 6 gas tanks, it told me I was either getting 1 to 2 miles more than what I was actually getting, or 3 to 4 miles less than what I was actually getting. So don't trust this. Do the calculations yourself and figure it out. As I stated earlier in the video, I was getting around 12.9 miles per gallon on the highway. Now I am getting 19.42 miles per gallon. That's a major increase to me. That's going to save me a lot of money in the long run. Plus, I didn't even spend more than 150 bucks buying the air filter and the performance chip. So if you're going to do this, why not try it? It worked for me. It worked great for me. That's pretty awesome, and I didn't see any lack of performance in the Jeep. I actually seen an increase of performance in the torque and the horsepower and the speed, the acceleration, all of that increased for me as well. So I think it's something worth trying if you're trying to increase the gas mileage in your Jeep. Thanks guys for watching the video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.